Hi, everyone. Welcome.
Let's
Yeah, okay.
1, 2, 3, go.
Hey, everyone.
That's it. Keep going. Hi,
Hi, everyone. Welcome to our weekly Dungeons and
yeah, you got it. Welcome to the shit. Let's go.
Welcome to the Dragons
Fuck
and
it, we're gonna
Dungeons.
roll some goddamn dice.
Judaism, son. Hi, everyone. Welcome to our weekly Dungeons and Dragons show with the casual ones. If this is your first time watching, we're a group of friends who play a bunch of TTRPGs, and we roll terribly while we do it. Make sure you check out our playlist on YouTube if you want to see any of the past episodes, especially with this one. Don't start here. Go back at least one. You cannot start with this one. Go back.
Probably 2, but
If
1
this
is
is your
like-
first one,
Yeah, probably 2.
Get out of here.
Don't start here. Leave.
Come back.
But then come back. Yeah. Sometimes, just so you know, we play other games and systems too, which you can see more of on our channel as well. And if you do enjoy our games and our content, feel free to throw us some likes and, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Share it with a friend. And if you want to come chat with us, we do have a Discord channel that you can join if you just check the link tree down below. Click the show more, and there'll be a bunch of links in there. And you can join our Discord. We talk about D&D and upcoming RPGs and Baldur's Gate 3 a lot right now, but it's all good stuff. With that being said, though, let's go ahead and see where we last left some of our heroes. Because unfortunately, unfortunately, not all of you made it. After a long, drawn-out fight in the ruins of Ingsa against an Elder Brain and some of its minions, you all were in a pretty bad way. A lot of you stunned, unable to move, getting hit round after round. Things looked really dire. Then suddenly, unbeknownst to a lot of the party members, a deal seemed to have been struck. Rolajavar had our guys got to overhear a bit of a conversation between the Elder Brain that you were facing and with someone who is potentially his patron, giving an opportunity for the most of you to leave. However, you had to leave 2 behind. Rolajavar did roll a decent persuasion check and got that number down to 1, so you only had to sacrifice 1 person to be able to get the rest out safely. The person chosen was Lux. And although some of you fought to try and get Lux out with you, both while he was conscious and while he was unconscious, and I think at some point when he was actually gone from the mortal plane and straight up perished, there was some trickery played by the Elder Brain that you faced. Memories may have been modified, and eventually you all did make your way out. That being said, there was some turmoil amongst the group members. Some heated conversations were had, and Charlie, in a huff and a puff and a blow your house down, decided that she was going to split off from the group and not take the elevator back to the surface, instead going back amongst the ruins to the surface and to who knows where. Rolajavar, Silas, Thorn, and Delphine, you ride the elevator up towards the surface. And Charlie, you're making your way out through the ruins. Let's start with the group. As the elevator reaches the surface, you find yourself once again in the familiar basement of the cathedral within Ingsa. What would you all like to do?
We need to tell Mother Yori what resides down there. There's no way the town is safe.
Yes, we need to do that. You guys can do that. I can't look at you right now. I need to go find Charlie.
Charlie's down there. I don't know.
I'm sure she was just going out the other entrance.
But there's problems, traps.
Well, then I'll go help her, because that's something we should do, is help each other.
Okay,
Yeah.
you go.
Found it kind of shocking that she just wandered off like that. I don't. I can't think right now. Ah,
And I'll just stomp away from them towards I guess what would be the entrance of the ruins.
Okay. Rolejavar, Silas, and Thorn. Where are you all headed?
Mother Yori, probably.
I guess we can quickly pass that information along, but I'm not going to lie, she's pretty much bottom of my priority list right now.
well, our task was to.
Oh, we lost you for a sec, Ray. We can't hear
Your
you.
voice blew out completely.
Hello, am I?
There we go.
here
You're
now?
good.
Yeah, that was very
Weird. Our job was to reconnoiter this area, and I believe we've done exactly that.
Yeah, she's just a liaison here. We have the information. We know
I
who our
mean-
boss is.
We need to let know they're downstairs. This
Mhm.
whole town in danger.
Yeah.
I understand that it might not be a priority as far as our job is concerned, Rill, but
Oh, job aside, there's no part of me. We can go and warn her, but we need to talk. We need to get indoors. There's a very big problem down there for more than just this town.
you don't say.
Yeah, we
God,
can
he's
find
still
Mother
down
Yori.
there.
I'll follow Thorn.
Okay. Yeah. So as you do make your way sort of up through the basement of the cathedral, you do see that Mother Yori is still around, tending to a lot of the wounded from the fight that had happened previously. There are some cots, that are sort of just laid out now in the in like the main chamber, and she's sort of just going around and tending to people individually to make sure they're okay.
I mean, you want to take this one, Silas?
Yeah. Basically, I'm just going to kind of like give a cursory glance to what kind of injuries are being tended to and whatnot. Just sort of approach with a sort of deference. Excuse me,
Yes.
Mother Yori. Hi, Silas. I don't know if I ever introduced myself properly. Shard is definitely the name I gave you.
Of course, yes.
Yep. Listen, it's been a while. Okay, shut up. God, I'm the worst at being undercover. We did manage to go down through the ruins. How quickly can you evacuate people from the town? Because I'm going to be honest, you may notice there's only the three of us. When the six of us left, it is truly dangerous down there, and I think your people are at risk.
I'm sure we could evacuate people in a short manner of time, if needed.
I don't wish to be alarmist, Mother, but you need to know that there are dark eldritch things down there that have claimed my friends, and they're not going to remain.
I see. Okay, I'll speak with the city guard. Maybe evacuate. Do we think the whole town should leave? That's an undertaking that will take.
I understand, but unless you can erect suitable defenses, I don't think anybody is safe. You've already had one demon attack in the last 24 hours, and now you have eldritch creatures underneath your feet.
I understand. Okay, I'll begin working on those preparations. Thank you for alerting us. And I'm sorry for whatever may have happened to your friends.
I am too. Just take care of your people, Mother.
I will.
With all expedience. Just sort of like clasp her hand and turn back to the two and just let's go.
Mm-hmm. Should we head back to our room, or are we just getting out of town? I don't know.
I think we need to take some time to collect ourselves, make sure we have all of our belongings. honestly prepare ourselves for a hard march. I think that we are going to have to take the ways and get out of here as fast as possible.
Maybe, but I think we need to find room away from eyes so we can talk. We may not be done here, or I may not be.
Okay. With that being said, Delphine, you start making your way towards the entrance to the ruins to try and find Charlie. As you make your way over, you do see some of the guards are still standing around out front. They don't really pay you any mind. They've seen you go sort of in and out a couple times in the past couple days. And you do notice, as you're walking up to the ruins, you hear sort of a scraping sound coming from inside. And you see Charlie stumble out of the entrance, looking as though she was trying to make off quick and potentially quietly, however, with a natural 1. You do absolutely run into her.
Yeah, I run up to her and just kind of like place my hand on her arm. Charlie, I'm not going to ask if you're all right. Of course you're not all right. I'm not good under pressure. I didn't mean to go with them. Of course, that was awful. What the fuck are we going to do?
As soon as you touch Charlie, she reels back a bit because you went up the elevator. And I'm immediately going to do an insight check to see if you're even remotely trustworthy.
Roll it. Roll that insight.
15.
I mean, yeah.
She seems on the level.
What do you mean, we?
I mean, I don't know what to do. Rel's gone absolutely mad with power. Silas has had his brain scrambled. He doesn't even know what's going on. Thorn's, I can't get into it, but I don't know where else to go. I can't hang out with a bunch of people who might offer me up to a brain god.
Well, I can't see a world where I go back willingly with Reladrivar.
So we'll go back. We'll go get our stuff. We can get out of here before they even notice. We can make our way back to Core.
I don't need anything that's at the hotel.
Yeah, I don't either.
And I don't live in Core.
Right, but maybe if we get back first, we can... Where would you be going?
I'm from Athalito.
Right. Could I at least travel that far with you? I'm not really... I mean, I'm from Core, but I don't really have any reason. I guess I have a job. Fuck, I don't know.
I'll be honest. I don't trust you either right now.
Oh.
You were a part of that whole group when they joined us.
I didn't know those guys. They seemed cool, but... Charlie, I stayed. I tried to help him.
If you need to, you can come back to Athalito with me, but... No, there is a rift.
If you don't want me to, I can go myself. It's fine. I'm sorry.
It's up to you. But I don't plan on going back to that hotel. Or that inn.
All right. I mean, you don't want to confront him or anything?
If I see him, it's like I'm just going to be attacking them. And Thorn is unfortunately extremely sturdy.
He's so strong, it's ridiculous. But what about Silas? He doesn't even He doesn't even want to be there. He just doesn't know. You're just gonna leave him?
I saw him willingly take Lux into the elevator, dead. I don't know what's going on with Silas, but something's happened.
All right. I want to leave, and I don't want to stay with them, but I also don't feel like I can just leave Silas with them. I don't think he knows any better. He wouldn't have just left Lux.
He was fine with him being dead. And if need be, back at Atholito, I can at least reach out to his parents, but I'm not able to do that currently.
I just feel like if Rill was able to mind talk to a giant brain to deal with safety, I'm sure he could have scrambled Silas's mind. You know what, Charlie? Go back to Atholito. I understand you don't trust me, and I don't trust them, but I guess I'm gonna go help Silas. I don't feel comfortable leaving him.
All right, well, I don't need all of this. I never have. And I hand over the bag of holding.
Oh,
Okay.
shoot. You don't need anything? Just a little gold to keep you going?
I don't need whatever's in here.
Okay.
And there's a lot.
I'll hold on to this. This isn't for them.
So,
I'm really sorry, Charlie.
yes, well, so am I. But I need to let Atholito know that something isn't right with Reladrivar in the group, so if they have to have dealings with Kor, they need to know the whole story.
And I just hold my hand out for a handshake, some sort of touch that's not a hug. It's fine.
Found it.
Charlie just turns away.
Cold-blooded.
You
And
beat
I'm
me
gonna-
on the mute button by a half second.
Run back to the hotel. This is a fantasy role-playing game, Rebecca. I run
Yeah.
back to the inn.
Move back to the
Fantasy
Four
holiday
Seasons
Inn.
real quick.
And yeah, that's kind of all I can do there. But as fast as I can run, I'd like to try to get there before them and just like sit in the common room, but try to be hidden away.
Okay. I would say with them like kind of stopping and chatting a little bit. Good night. They can't see you. It's okay. They're saying good night as well. Night, Jay. Adorable. Yeah, so I would say with them like kind of stopping to chat a little bit, and with your speed, I would say you'd be able to get there before they would. Can you, if you want to try to, slink into the shadows in the corner, can you roll me a stealth check, please?
Fuck, sure. Oh, I have stealth. Okay. 17.
17. Does anybody, it's way easier for you to just tell me if you're passive. Oh, I feel like Rills is going to be.
But
Maybe not, we'll see. All right. So for the rest of you, after your little jaunt through Ingsa, you do arrive back at the Gazelle as well. And if anybody has higher than a 17 passive perception, you do notice Delphine sort of sitting in
My
the
passive
corner.
perception is 17.
I would say you would see her
Beats it.
then. Yeah. Meaty beady. That's what they say.
Do they?
wait a minute. That's
Do they?
different.
I hope
Should
they
they?
As soon as I
Should
see
they's the
Rill,
question. Yeah.
as soon as I see Rill walk in, I'd just like to cast detect thoughts and go as deep in that little messed up mind as I can.
Okay, which I believe is a wisdom save on Rolandrevar's part.
Mm-hmm.
I think just because I'm so tall, I just see over everyone. At this point,
Like, I know that hair.
Yeah, what does he got?
16.
Oh my god, how long has it been since we played? I can't even find my spell save for that one because it's different.
It's been a minute.
What did you say, 16?
Yeah.
Yeah, that beats it.
You are unable to penetrate the depths of his mind.
Just staring at him.
I just, in my mind, say, hello, Delphine, as we approach the room.
you're the worst. Berkeley says that, not Thor.
Shake my head at him.
All right.
Yeah.
Go
Go
ahead.
into the room.
Yep.
I say it to Thorn as well. And then, to Thorn to say we're not alone and sit at the table in the middle of the room.
I'm pointing at the same time.
Yeah, you're pretty
saying it.
clearly aware.
Yeah, I guess we go and sit because, like, what else are we supposed to do here?
Yeah.
Does
Okay.
anybody else have a headache from that place?
A little bit. Yeah.
Water,
So,
maybe?
I mean, what is everyone thinking? Should we start there? Delphine, do you
Do you
want to
sit
sit?
at your
or you
own
wanna-
table?
Yeah, we're just sitting at the middle.
I'll come slam a glass of water down in front of Silas and angrily take out a chair and flip it back to front and sit that way.
Power move.
Oh,
Hat goes
shit. She
backwards.
Rikers
Yeah.
over the chair.
I take my circlet and I put it backwards.
Hello, fellow school children.
A wild thorn has appeared.
Real?
You want me
What?
to start, or
What
what
the
are?
f- Yes, absolutely.
Wait,
I mean, you were all there. I personally don't really understand the reaction. You saw what happened.
Here's the thing. I saw us all fighting, and then I saw that you told us we were all safe to leave, and then you told us to leave, Lux. What sway
well,
do
what?
you have over an elder brain? Because I would not have that kind of sway just by talking to it.
I don't know if I have any true sway over it. It's a big problem, and we need to survive to handle it. It wanted
Keep
two
talking.
of us to keep. And you'll remember its other thralls and the demon we fought. Those were just its puppets. We would have become those puppets if we had not left. It wanted two. I talked it down to one.
Hold on. No. What are you guys talking about? Lux offered to stay to let us leave. He was running interference so that we could get out.
Real, whatever you did to him, fix it.
I didn't do anything. If Lux
Delphine, I'm
genuinely tried to
fine.
stay, then maybe that's why it accepted the one instead of two.
Why do you know so much about this?
I feel like I barely know anything more than you. There's elder brains. They're things from another plane, in a sense. And if they got here, we have a lot ahead of us.
How
I
did you
need to figure
select-
out how they got here.
How did you choose amongst us who to give over?
You mean choose?
Silas is saying Lux offered himself, and maybe that's a deal he made with the brain. I don't know. But it wanted us as thralls.
I gotta make an insight check because that's not the scene that happened. Like, it didn't ever look like Lux was like, I've got this, guy.
I just know that. Like, do I have to make an insight check?
I mean, I'm just going off what Silas is saying. As
I know, but
true.
what Silas said and what's happened isn't.
Okay, so
Incongruencies.
here's the thing. I think it would be fair in this instance that Rolajivar can make a deception check, and Silas is inadvertently giving him the help action because he absolutely
like it.
believes this to
I
be
like
true.
Yeah, there's definitely some deception, but at the same time, I have no reason to believe Silas would be lying. Like, for some reason, Silas is
But
saying that.
You did choose.
No,
I didn't
so
make any of that happen.
point of clarity. He did not
Yeah.
choose. Originally, the Elder Brain wanted Silas and Lux.
Yeah.
He talked it down to 1. So the Elder Brain said, okay, then I want Lux.
I
And
see.
Rill said,
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm,
And Silas is saying that Lux chose that, which is to all of us absolute news.
yeah. Yeah, but you
But-
also know that the brain chose. Well, at least as far as you knew. So
Also, Lux fought the whole time. He did not want.
he did not stop
literally-
fighting. He was also in darkness for almost the entire time he was fighting.
We didn't see any of that.
So
I removed the darkness, like
At the last
before he
action.
died.
I think he
last
was. I
action.
think he was unconscious.
Mm,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, he
Potentially.
was.
Okay.
14
Either way,
total.
I rolled an 18 insight check.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll roll
Thorn,
insight.
You feel like
Ooh,
something's
even
up.
better. 23.
Okay, something's not added up in this story.
But
You-
I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know what the problem is aside from the things that are down there. And I'm understanding that the loss of Lux is difficult, but it was our absolute best case scenario, and I think we all know that that's true.
You didn't even try.
We genuinely tried. I'm like battered and bruised and bloodied.
There's an awful lot of blood on my clothes. Yeah.
Everyone's got a little bit of blood coming out the eyes and nose from all
I'm
the
looking okay.
brain pain. Yeah, yeah.
I can
look
barely.
Everyone looks
Fine.
fine.
Yeah.
I look
Fine.
disheveled.
Looks like it's laundry day. Just came
Yeah.
back. Everything's clean.
That's
But
how he always looks, kind of though. Like it's laundry day.
Well, Charlie's gone. She's not coming back.
did she explain why?
I'm pretty sure everything that I'm saying to you. She doesn't trust you. She doesn't know what happened. She doesn't understand why a group that she agreed to go with would turn on one of their party members and leave them to die. And frankly, I don't understand it yet either. And
And
I think I'm
perhaps
just
it's
going
a
to go
little
back to my room.
suspicious that maybe Charlie's doing the same thing she's damning us for, leaving Silas and Lux. Lux's body's still down there. I'm not intending to leave.
what's she supposed to do?
The best we can in the moment, and that's why I'm still here.
I need to sleep on this.
I guess we have to. I fear we don't have that luxury.
I mean,
What's your plan? We couldn't take it, so what do you think we can do
I don't
now?
know. I need to find out how it got here, how it is in our realm, and what it is intended to do.
you keep saying it's from another realm. Where did it come from? And
I guess that's part of my questions too. If you know anything about these things, they are not from our world, and them being here, I can't think of something worse right now. We know of an island that is spreading instant death, and there's a chance this is worse. That fucking computer.
That killed me.
I know it. I did. Right now, I looked. It's 8:59. I couldn't mute.
You dumbass chose to talk, right? Interesting man, huh?
We're trying to have a serious moment here.
I know, right? Can we
Cut.
second-
We'll
second
fix
take-
that in
take
post.
Me
two?
too.
Yeah, fix that. But yeah,
Okay. I think I'm just gonna push back the chair, give Silas a rub on the back. I know you don't understand right now, and that's okay. And things are really confusing. That brain was in all of our brains, and it was a lot. I'm not gonna leave you, okay?
Okay.
Okay. I mean, I am going to leave you right now because I'm going to go back to my room. But
no, I understood the context. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Thank
Okay.
you.
And I'll just very obviously take the bag of holding and sling it over my shoulder and walk back to my inn.
Most of us don't have the context of how much money's
That's
in there
true.
because
Only
Charlie
Silas.
never spoke about it. So it's like, okay, whatever, it's a bag. Cool bag, bro.
Weird bag.
I mean,
I mean, it would be obvious
Si-
that it was
Silas
Charlie when he
has
buried.
the context of like, oh, okay, yep.
4 monies, cool.
And
You're
I'll
looking
just
at
go.
how much is in there.
Yeah, Jordan
Yeah.
sent me a screenshot because he's a homie.
Yeah, there's a
There's some
couple
stuff.
gold, you know.
There's some
Do
stuff.
I also? Oh, I
As
do. have
Zelmith,
it.
I kind of remember. There was, and we've gotten more since then. So
Woo! Mama's rich.
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
Delphine leaves, and it's just the boys.
Just the boys.
So, I mean, Thorn, Silas, what are you thinking? What are you looking at? What are you hoping to do? I don't
Well,
know.
you know what I want to do.
I don't know if I do.
I want to go back down there, and I want to bury 3 feet of steel in that thing's skull, or wherever the approximate area of its head is. The point is, I want it dead, Rill.
Whole thing is head.
I needed to pay. It took one of my oldest friends from me,
Yeah.
and I'm not going to let that lie. But look, I can do research, but you're the one that has more worldly knowledge, I assume, from the readings you've done. But we need to find out where this is from, what its weaknesses are. How can we protect these people, and how does that even fit into the mission that my father and the rest of Core gave us?
And to some degree, someone must know something about these ruins, more than they're letting on. We can't be at the forefront of this alone. And things like this are down here.
But
Then why are we even looking for them?
This church is ancient. It's been here long before these people have. We know that much just by looking at it. But there's no information here. There's nothing written down. Ardea didn't. I have to keep that quiet.
Right.
Ardea
We
wouldn't
need to get in
allow
touch
it.
with them. We need to. There's an information that they must have. The alternate history, right? That's their whole thing. The truth.
I don't know what Mother can tell me in the short time that we have through the Sending Stones, but perhaps she can fill in some of the blanks, but I don't know what we do from here. We need to gear ourselves up. We need to raise the goddamn garrison in this town. What do we do with something that can muddle our thoughts and hold things in thrall?
And worse, travel between planes, potentially. We
At
don't
will?
know its limits. I don't know. I don't know what it's limited by. It shouldn't be able to be here. So
I think that Delphine had the right idea. We need to get some rest. We're battered, we're bruised, and my friend's body is not even cold yet. But we have no choice. We have to sleep and prepare. We're in no condition to do anything of use right now. I mean, except for slap Thorn on the shoulder here. You look like you could take on the garrison yourself, but we need to prepare.
and I don't know what that entails, but I hope you understand the position Lux is in right now.
Here's the thing, Rel, and I kind of like reach forward, like kind of pull you guys in a little bit and like look around to make sure nobody's listening. Lux talked about that coin and about how the god of luck was after him. We visited that quiet spot. I don't have any truck with the gods for the most part, but given my mother's allegiance, and the number of things that have been happening to us. Like, I've lost the only friends I've ever had because apparently the gods have taken notice of us. I lost 2 people on that island because it's spewing death. And now we have elder brains from beyond dimensions escaping into this realm, taking my friends, killing more of them. And this hidden truth is apparently just coming to the surface all over. There is some serious shit going on. And like it or not, we seem to be at the forefront of it.
This is true. The punch-drunk champions especially seem to be touched by it more than most.
Punch-drunk champions don't exist anymore. I'm all that's left. I'll carry on the name myself, but we're not a group.
DM,
Yo, dog.
just having rolled the insight check and real story not lining up, and Silas's confusion, Thorn doesn't really know what to do, so I'm just gonna cast Detect Magic and see if there's anything weird with Silas. I just want to see if this is gonna sound weird, but like, is his aura off or something?
Vibe check.
Yeah, you said
Yeah.
vibe check.
Wrong campaign.
And one question I do have: who has the coin at the moment? I believe someone grabbed it, but I don't remember.
I grabbed. Was it you? Okay, yeah, I can remember it was you or I that grabbed it
cool.
off of Lux. Yeah,
Perfect.
I think so. My memory is shit.
let me double check real quick.
I remember wanting to, and that's as good as getting it.
No, so I was the last one at like Lux's body.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I just
said like a goodbye and everything.
Yeah, said a goodbye. So I think it probably makes more sense that I.
You also have a dagger gun, so
yeah.
Yeah. You looted his corpse. We get it.
Yeah, he was dead. He didn't need it.
Agreed. Listen, you gotta do what you gotta do.
All right, back in character.
Okay.
It's not in your inventory. Okay, so yeah, I have it.
Yeah.
No, I was saying I think I have it, but I'm gonna rewatch while you guys talk.
All right. Yeah. Sweet. I appreciate the on the fly checking. But Thorn, so you go ahead and you cast Detect Magic, and you don't notice anything with Silas in the moment. One of the things about Modify Memory is it's not an ongoing thing. It just happens, and then your brain changed. I will say, sorry, Silas, did you grab everything that, what's his name? Lux had?
Wow,
not even cold.
Not
even
20 minutes.
What's his face?
I know that I grabbed his dagger gun, and like basically anything of use was the impression that I had tried to give.
Okay. There is Thorn, my guy. You notice something as you're like really taking a close look at Silas. And sort of a close look at, like, you know, people in your own party, closer than you normally would when you're going around detecting magic. You notice the lockpicks. So he had a magical set of lockpicks. They were, I believe, obsidian with gold inlays in them. You take a look at that, and you can see like the magic that's held within. However, as you're really focusing your intent for a split second, you notice an overlap of spells, of magical effects on these lockpicks.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Do I know? Can I guess the school of magic of the second spell?
Yes. It would be divination.
I don't say anything to Silas. I grab the lockpicks from him unless he stops me from grabbing them.
I don't think I can.
I appreciate you know.
And I leave, and I just go and hide them in the village somewhere. I'm gone for like 5 minutes.
the
Just
hell
goes and
was that
digs a
about?
hole.
I had them in the church, like just like in a bush right outside the church. and then
Okay.
I come
Yeah,
in.
yeah. There's tons of like foliage and stuff, so no problem.
I don't. I'm not gonna say anything to them while there's divination magic, because if someone's listening, then they'll just know that we know. So he just grabs them, takes them, comes back. He says, "Bad magic,
You want to explain why?
divination magic,
Okay.
seeing, scrying magic on those."
From who? Why? Why?
Kent, I don't know.
This is.
I don't even remember who we got them from.
Can I make like some sort of concentration check to see if I remember where he got them?
I
real
will.
life concentration.
So, Rill and Silas, if you guys just make a general intelligence check for me. Just roll a d20, add your intelligence modifier.
Was I even in the party when he got them?
Yes, you both were.
Intelligence.
9.
21.
Okay,
Real.
thank God.
All right, show off.
You remember vividly with a 21. I didn't set the DC too high, but Silas,
Like
you
this. I remember it now.
yeah. You got it from when you guys were in Williston, your favorite city.
From the gnome?
From the gnome's shop. Yes.
This
Son
goddamn
of a-
gnome.
It wasn't. It was the guy that was there,
Right.
right? Who was, and you kind of start thinking about it, and the main shop owner, who obviously some people of the party were not very fond of, and they weren't fond of him. He was not there that day. Instead, there was a very happy-go-lucky person that was there, and the more you think about it, that item was kind of perfect for Lux. It was kind of exactly what your party needed. Because if you remember, the lockpicks also allowed him to heal people, as well as use magical lockpicks that can't break, which was something that he was sorely lacking for quite a while. There's a lot of dots that seem to connect there. And then you also start thinking about some of the different newspaper articles that have come out.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Well, you're welcome.
What?
The
Divination.
goddamn...
Ah,
The
that's son of a
goddamn
bitch.
locks. Yeah, the locked picks were bugged, and that's how they were paying attention to us the whole time.
Again.
Thorn just smiles like, I told you.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm
I'm just, Lux. There's no way he's in on that, right? He's not like...
no.
He's not
Listen,
in on
I
anything.
cared a great deal for Lux, but no, he's about as bright as I am. Let's just say that.
Okay.
Now, that being said, if that's Peacebreaker, again, I'm kind of fed up with him, and I'm ready to.
Fuck you, Vince.
I'm
Almost knows the answer to this, but he's dead.
yeah,
Gift that
well,
keeps on giving,
You know what they say about dead men.
Did everything.
Okay.
He's too clever by half for his own good.
I'm gonna do a quick sending. If we're
Okay.
all right with that.
absolutely.
I would like to reach out to someone. Let me make sure it is the correct person.
You should go to bed, though.
Got a lot of scrolling up to do. Yeah, as we're kind of
I mean, I'm fine, but
just knee slap and stand up. Give me a minute.
Well,
Yeah, well. I'll just go by Delphine's room and just say, Lux's lockpicks were bugged and people were spying on us the whole time. Remember the newspaper and the fucking shit and the fucking things. And they're gone now. Anyway. And back on call. And
So I gotta take this. One
yeah, I
sec.
got to take this one. Oh, man, a lot of notes. Damn, this is different than Grub.
Yeah.
I believe... Okay, who was the second in command for that group? Do you remember who I'm talking about?
Are you talking about like the cousin to the king? Like the guy who sends you on?
No. God damn it. Oh, Tekin. I'm trying to talk to Tekin.
Oh, yes. Okay, yep. So you're talking to the parliament. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Just, hey, Tekin. I don't know if you have anything, if you are aware of this newspaper thing going around. It's been talking about what the group formerly known as the Punch Drunk Champions. We've had some sort of leak on one of our ex-members named Lux. And, keep all this hush. Tell me what you know.
I will remind you for future use, 25 words.
Yeah, I realized I stopped counting halfway through
Yeah,
that.
no, we'll say for brevity on this one.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Do
You
it
get the
Thorn,
gist
cut
of
out
it.
a bunch
through.
of participles.
Yeah. You do get a message back shortly thereafter. It says, hey, I know of the newspaper. I know it's Peacebreaker owned. Sad to hear about Lux. He was one of us. Do
Interesting.
you have his body or remains?
That's all my spell slots, so that's
Yeah, no, that's fair.
that's it for today. I just going back into the room and just you guys never told me that he was part of the Parliament. That's interesting. I got an info group there. We trade stuff. They're asking about his body now. That's not great. Sorry.
Wait, are you part of the Parliament as well?
No, they're just good for information. And, that's what we need, so.
We're never able to get anything useful out of them. That's good to know, though.
Also, the Peacebreakers did this, apparently.
Yeah.
It's their newspaper, so...
Zero doubts.
That seems weird. Aren't they tight? Like, aren't Lux and... Well...
No, not after the death of Zelmuth. It seemed
it seemed more like they were blaming you, Silas. I thought Lux was just kind of caught in the crossfire.
Well, Lux he took the blame, but the thing is, Lux is in the world of Core a nobody. He's not part of the noble houses, so the easiest way to lash out is to try and besmirch the name of, a noble family's son. And that's what he's doing. But now, without Lux around, he's going to absolutely focus on me, and frankly, I'd be more than happy to just break his fucking jaw at this point.
I'm right with you, but they think you're dead currently. We still pass the rumors around that you and Lux died in that attack before we even got here. So, in that way, you may have a leg up on them. I don't know.
Hopefully, they still buy the whole shard thing. Despite the fact that my player keeps screwing up.
You've told literally everyone both of your names.
Immediately.
Yeah.
Hey guys, what up? It's your boy Silas. I mean,
your boy Silas Shardless.
Okay, well, hopefully we're all alive in the morning. Do we still hear the whispers?
Oh, yeah.
And I don't love that.
No.
So...
Sure don't.
I'm just going to also start getting ready for bed and reach out to Delphine and ask if you hear the whispers.
Like you're gonna come to my inn?
I got a little bit of telepathy.
Gotcha. Do I?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Everybody does.
That was so startling.
Okay.
I should go.
That's rough.
Why?
It controlled us, I think, because of that. It affected us in some way, and that seems like we're still under its effect. So it may be area of effect, it may be permanent. I don't know.
Cool.
All right.
Yeah, so as you all get ready for bed, one question I do have for Charlie. Are you heading out on the road right away?
I did have one thing I wanted
Sure.
to
Okay, we'll get to Charlie in a sec. Go ahead, Thorn.
Well, Thorn doesn't go to bed. He
Okay.
tries to find Charlie. He's
Okay, well,
gonna
hey.
try and track Charlie.
Were you heading out of town right away?
As soon
Yeah.
you're talking to him. Yeah, as soon
Yeah.
as everyone goes to bed, I'd stay seated in the same seat that I was in when we were talking. And as soon as everyone leaves, I get up and I attempt to track her. Just quickly. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Yeah, no worries. So
Yeah, knowing that everybody went to town, Charlie avoided it.
and you just made your way out of town? Like on foot, or are you traveling? Just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. These boots are made for walking.
That's just what they'll do.
Hope they're leaving tracks.
Maybe. Hasn't rained in a little while, so it'll be tough. But if you want to go ahead and roll me a survival check as you make your way to the outskirts of town in the dark, although you have dark vision, which is nice, you can try and track Charlie down.
It's a very slow rolling die.
Okay, man. It's building suspense.
Well, while we're waiting, I will be using the sending stone just before the end of the night.
Yep. Go for it, Silas.
25 words on that, right? So
Yes.
just mother, serious trouble, casualties. Need to know anything you can tell us about elder brains. And
I love
other
you.
planes. You're not here. Hugs.
Close
Enough.
Getting better. Yeah, so she does respond. She says, I don't know much of elder brains. I believe they were creatures usually found in the Underdark or the Astral Sea. My expertise mainly lies with the gods in history. I love you very much.
And that's how it's done.
So embarrassing.
Back to
Even
you,
though nobody else
Thorn.
can hear it.
Yeah, no, right? Back to you, Thorn, with a 22.
Yes.
You are able to eventually pick up tracks that you think would be Charlie's that absolutely are leading out and away from town.
It's just like full athlete sprint. I'm not trying to. I stop to track every once in a while, but when I have a direction, I assume she's staying on the road, and so I'm just booking it.
Okay. All right, roll me one more survival check.
Oh god, 2 of them. That's not gonna. Just give it a second.
I know. Well, it'll pop up. We're good. One thing that
Yeah, I just could see it slowly happening. 27.
There
It's
it
a
is.
natural 20.
natural 20. Charlie, do you stop for camp for the night?
Yeah.
Okay. Thorn, eventually you absolutely can catch up to her camp. I will say that with the amount of distance that you both travel, there would have been a point where the whispers stopped. When you were actually, would they have? Yeah. Cut the distance down. Yeah. The whispers would have stopped. Not too far from where you're making camp. Yeah, and then you see Charlie's camp.
I unabashedly walk into the camp. Big smile on my face, classic Thorn stuff.
Classic.
Maybe not as classic because someone died a few hours ago, but
At this point, is it okay to say the short rest has happened?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
just in case, I'm gonna use second wind. Just in case.
Everyone's gearing up for a
Good
scrap.
I missed something. Is Thorn going hunting?
For Charlie.
Sort
yes.
of.
I
Okay.
didn't.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, okay. I sort of just walk into the camp slowly.
You see
And,
Charlie at the fire cooking. For one.
yes. I slowly approach, maybe stop about 15 feet from the fire, and just wait.
Why are you here?
We're going to get him.
What, you're going to kill somebody else?
I no kill anyone.
You chose Reladrivar, and he killed Lux.
He left him, but Bati's still there?
He shot him.
Yes.
Yeah.
You
Correct.
speak common enough. Don't be stupid.
Not stupid, just while choices were poorly made, we intend to get Lux back.
Or sacrifice another to the Elder Brain.
You have alternative to situation? You remember how bad was? I'm not saying it's the right choice. But if you have better solution, love to hear.
Yes, I'm going to Athalito to let
No,
everybody there know.
I say in moment when we dying, all of you dying, what's better choice?
Stay and fight. Take
And
Lux
die?
with us.
And die. All of you were dead. You unconscious for like 6 seconds. I'm saying I'm not happy, but there was no option. However, we are not done. So, if you want your friend back, while I understand you hate him, I'm not thrilled either. We're going to try. Athalito doesn't have Lux's body. Here does.
Do you think it'll be better going back a day later?
Will it
What's
be worse?
changed to make the situation better?
We didn't leave.
No, what's changed in the last 12 hours?
I just provide information. You can leave if you want. I just want you to know we are trying to get body, trying to save Lux. You choose to leave, that's fine. But if you find it in yourself, see past atrocity. We are going to try.
I've seen companions die over and over again in the last few months. Seeing one of them kill another is too much.
Your choice. I just want to make sure you have choice before leaving.
It was always my choice to leave.
Okay. We get Lux back for you. And I start walking out. And I just full run back.
He starts running like Tom
Forrest Gump
Cruise.
sprint back.
All right.
I just wanted to make sure that she knew what we were doing before we left.
100%.
Because she didn't know.
Mhm.
Choice is up to her. Coward.
Jesus.
I'm just kidding.
Wow. All
He's
right.
not kidding. He's saying what we're all thinking.
Wow.
Yeah, and then I will probably just like camp outside of the town.
Okay.
Because I imagine I was running for a few hours and it was already late. And
Yeah, it'd be pretty late by the time we're good.
yeah, I don't want a point of exhaustion, so I'll just.
Only a
run-
coward would camp.
I mean, is it camping to just lay on the ground when you're tired?
I know.
Is that camping when you just lie on the ground? No fire?
You just turn your brain off and just
That's
slide
called
to a stop.
survival camping. That's
Mm,
this is baseball slide.
That's right.
Okay, I'm good.
I wake up in the dead of night and try and remember when the hell we got those lockpicks.
When?
And how that lines up to the stories we've told that we're supposed to be spreading, and if they could have been picked up by the lockpicks. The fact that Silas is shard and that Lux died. And
Lockpicks were purchased before her.
And so
No, after.
It was right after. It was the morning after you guys fought that thing.
So that shouldn't have been leaked. Right?
As long as Lux and Silas were never together when Silas had a slip up, you're absolutely right.
I mean, for the most part, we weren't. And remember,
Yeah, Lux was a little better at staying visibly Hayden than Silas was able to keep it together. But okay, so the lockpicks shouldn't have broken it. Okay, I was just panic in my sleep and go back to bed.
like where you have the dream where you're falling down the stairs.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm chewing my own teeth.
Oh, the worst.
The worst dream.
Yeah, I hate it.
Never had that one. Ooh,
Oh, it's not great. Yeah, they just like start crumbling in your mouth, and but you keep chomping on them as they're breaking.
Pitts.
Yeah.
Pitts.
What's up?
Shut.
I'm just letting you know how it goes.
Yeah.
It's
It's
like
not like
hard
I'm gonna sleep
candies.
tonight.
It is like hard candies. It's exactly like that. Like
Crunchy
biting open
powdery.
runts and stuff, you know? And yeah, it's not great. Anyway, you're welcome, YouTube.
Cut that. Fix that in post too.
That's right. Before too long, dawn hits.
Nice. Who's Don?
I don't know, but you take 18
Sister,
points
come on.
Shit.
of bludgeoning damage.
So do those of us who did decide to long rest get a long rest?
You absolutely all get a long rest, yes.
I long rest.
Okay.
Yes, careful with those words.
Oh,
I wake up feeling more rested than any bed I slept in so far this campaign.
That checks out.
That's unfortunate to see.
Got one charge for the teleportation back.
And you need how many to use it?
One, but
Okay.
that's a one-way trip if we're
That's
going
right.
back. So
Well, I mean,
that's what happened. Well, we can maybe just elevator down, but we just one every time. One. Okay.
Yeah, elevatoring down is definitely the right call.
Yeah,
well,
but yeah,
I don't know if you guys remember, but the switches are all at the bottom.
yeah. But it's
Yeah,
just
but we kept
We have
Lux
the
down
thorn.
there so he can freeze the handles
Oh
again.
my god. Too soon.
Far
please.
too soon. Far too soon.
All right.
First thing I do when I wake up, take this bag of holding,
Yeah.
shake the contents out
Yep.
onto the bed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take the bottle of tequila.
Yep. I think there's two of those,
ew.
if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, all of the alcohol in the bag.
Yep.
I think place it on the table in the room and like sit there for like 20 minutes on the bed staring at it
Mm-hmm.
and then go and pour it all down a drain.
Okay.
And
Wow, just spit on Zelma's corpse, why don't you?
His
I mean, I
legacy.
don't. I can obviously
Legacy.
assume, having been friends with Zell as a child, who that belonged to, but
Yeah.
and then Del just gets into the bed and rolls around in all the gems and money,
a lot of those
crying a
have
little
bits
bit.
of dwarf blood on them.
He's Scrooge
That's
McDucking it.
fine. Yeah, essentially. And then I'll put everything back in the bag
Okay.
and go stand outside the other inn. That's it.
Somewhere, Zelmith's spirit has a little tear trickle down the cheek because there was some good dwarven shit in there too.
Mm.
I know. I thought about it.
As we go.
We all need a little vitamin C in our life. Okay.
Vitamin T.
Oh, sad face.
Tequila.
Yeah, fair. Everybody
we got
else? Yeah. Thanks. Thorn, you walk back into the city as well. Once you're up and awake. Everybody, what would you like to do?
We're gonna fight an elder brain with one less person. It didn't go well with all of us.
Are we rejoining before we make any decisions?
Yes.
I'm just waiting. I mean, I guess I would see Thorn show up, and I'd be like, "You didn't stay in the inn?"
No, I go talk Charlie.
How'd that go?
Probably as well as you.
I probably think it went worse than how it went with me, but
He mostly hate Rill. Not happy with me, but mostly hate Rill.
yeah, that checks out. I don't think she trusts any of us.
I mean,
So what are we doing?
Why does everybody hate Rill?
Good morning, Silas. Was Mother, what's her name? I don't have my notes open
Yori.
because it's too intense. Was she a healer of some kind?
You would assume so, just based off of what you've seen her do and whatnot. Yeah.
Okay.
Want to join the party?
Yeah.
I
You
mean,
need
yeah.
a cleric.
I want her to fix your scrambled brain, but we'll get to that later.
I will point out our healer
mean?
left. So,
Okay, you guys have those lockpicks. Oh wait.
I mean, I know where they are. I can just grab them if we need them. But
So we are down 2.
And what, we're thinking of going back?
I think we need to arm ourselves with more knowledge. I think
Yeah, and
going
forces.
straight back down there is just a recipe for disaster.
Yeah, I agree. I
I
also think we are suddenly on a timeline we weren't aware existed. And every delay is risking more than just Lux's life.
I don't disagree with you, Real, but we can't act in haste.
I don't know. I don't think we have time. There
Time for
is
what?
an island that is growing its fields every day, every single day. And now there is this a stone's throw away. I don't think it's waiting for us.
No, but if we charge in half-cocked, as we have done in the past, as I'm more than guilty of doing, this is what happens. We lose people.
Then how do we do
Now-
this quickly? How do we get in touch with the order? And do any of you others, you have
So,
ideas? Because
I-
all I need to know from personally is I got to find out how the brain got here. I have to find that out. That
So-
is priority 1.
I spoke with my mother,
No.
and she's not aware of them so much as she deals with history. I ran out of my charge, but I can contact her today, see if she knows of another contact in the order that could provide us with insight, arm us with knowledge, because, like, I've lost 5 friends to this madness. And, you know, we've known each other for less than 2 weeks, but I don't want anybody else to die. At least not under my
They're
watch.
going to, Silas. They're going to, and it's going to be
But
fast.
if I can stop it, Raladrivar, then
I
I
just-
have to do that.
The only thing I ask is to keep in mind how many anonymous lives you're willing to risk before you start.
why you need to know about Brain?
It is, as far as I'm concerned, the prime threat.
Why do you need to know?
That is, for one, it is the job we are hired to do. It is in the ruins we are here to discover and learn what the problem is with them and a way beyond. That
well-
thing came from beyond.
While he's talking about the brain, I would definitely like to try to detect bots again.
Go for it.
Well,
I want Luck's body back.
I don't think I'm going to be able to.
That's okay. Really, you need to make a wisdom save again.
Yeah.
Just roll your 32 because you only.
I know he's gonna make it. But, like, I gotta try.
19.
Oh fuck
Yeah.
me.
There's nothing
Yeah,
casual
Lux-
about him.
Lux potentially is already a thrall, and I don't know if that's permanent. So I don't know. There's a chance
I
Lux comes to
beat
us.
Thrall to death. We take body, bring back
That's-
the
yeah.
core. They bring him back.
Yeah, I'm not against that. I just
Okay, I stand up. Let's go.
okay. Hold on.
How do we think we're going to be able to do this? We couldn't do
I don't
it.
know.
with-
I
don't know.
run in. I
Nope.
take Lux.
Okay,
I run out.
Thorn,
We beat
Thorn.
him to death again.
Thorn,
We
you're strong.
teleport.
Thorn, you're strong. But if it takes you, we all die.
Mhm.
If you become its weapon, that's it.
What if not Thrall? What if Meal? What if Meal and then no body and then no Lux?
That's true. I don't know.
I
Is the
have to
corpse
argue
the
that that's
top
maybe
priority?
better.
Yeah.
Better than body and then magic bring back?
Can we risk losing you or another one of us to
I'm
bring
willing
back
to
a
risk.
dead body?
I will throw one thing out just because it's been so long. Like we've been off for a few weeks here. One other thing I want to throw out is within the chambers you had found, the secret chambers within the ruins, you encountered duplicates of several beasts, a lot of
Yeah,
which seem to have
tubes and stuff.
different tube creations, similar attributes, things like that. Just as a reminder, like the dogs that spewed fire and like a lot of stuff they talked about, seems like they were able to modify and, take advantage of certain qualities that certain things had.
Yeah.
Brill, how do you think we're going to
That
get the information? You're thinking outside parties? Like going back isn't obviously going to get us any information.
Well, so there's three thoughts. The order that Shard. Fuck. Now you got me doing it. Shard. The order that Shard is aware of.
Mhm.
That seems to be a really good path for us. The other two are one, the brain let me speak to it without killing me immediately. I don't know if it's worth risking trying that again. The third is in that room, there were documents and journals by the thralls of the brain that could very well hold the information we need.
Well,
And it's risky. It's all risky though.
here's something I'm comfortable with.
Mm-hmm.
It was willing to converse with you and at least discuss. So you can go in. We'll wait outside the door and you can go in and chat with it.
That I think is maybe the safest option potentially. But you
And
can
if
all
it
hear the
tries to
whispers.
kill you, we will leave.
But you all hear the whispers still.
Yes.
You're not
They're
safe.
back for you, Thorn. Yes.
Yes. 3 miles out, 1.5 miles, 2 miles, no whispers.
Okay. Maybe we should just get away for now. Maybe it can hear all of our thoughts this entire time.
Good. It knows I kill it soon.
Or it's hungry for you. I don't know.
I'm more hungry.
What if? Now you have me worried, Will. I don't want to say anything out loud that this thing can hear.
I'm just thinking, you're fucking dead. You're fucking dead. You're fucking over and over and over.
In Sylvan or what?
In every language I could speak, hoping it knows.
I respect it.
What if the people here aren't safe? Maybe it doesn't have to come up here.
Yeah,
What if
I know.
this entire village is enthralled the next time?
Yeah, that is my assumption, is that this is pretty much unstoppable and we are just counting the days and lives that are lost until something's done.
Then
When
we can't needlessly sacrifice ourselves. We need to know its weakness. It's, I don't know, its eating cycle, its resting cycle, anything. We need to know its habits.
And
I
if
know
it
we
can
can.
just go back at any time, is it trapped on our side or can it pass through? That's incredibly important to know. If it can just pass through, we charge in and it in a snap is gone.
And
And we're worse.
what is it doing, experimenting with all of those
Yeah, why?
parts?
The first thing it said to us when we got in there was prepare the lab.
There was a staircase. There was a staircase that one of
And
them.
there was also, that area we walked through. I don't know if that's the lab or the secret room behind it is worse. If it's worse, that's bad. I don't know. I don't have answers.
We need to go speak to Mother Yori, see if she has made any progress on having the town evacuated. And if not, we need to raise the alarm with the garrison, have them ready to defend the town, defend the entrance, or God, collapse it.
Yeah, maybe. That's not going to matter to it, right? It has this area.
Or send message to Core, get strong people, they teleport here, we kill it, grab Lux.
Honestly,
Thorn is still standing.
Yeah.
He has not sat down. He is looking at the door pretty often.
I have to imagine your fists are clenched.
Thorn is a generally pretty happy guy. He's not very happy at the moment. He's after the conversation with Charlie, he felt like he made a promise, so now he's going to fucking keep it.
So what are we? Is this a vote? Are we together on this vote, or are we? Do some of us already have our minds made up?
Vote on what?
Do we risk giving ourselves to the brain in an attempt to learn about it and save Lux's body? Is that what we're talking about?
I don't think that that's reasonable.
One day.
One day?
One day.
I think we could do one day.
I put my hand out to Ril.
Yeah, I put it in.
Yeah, he crushes your fucking hand.
One day.
Silas, maybe you'd like to come to Mother Yori with me?
Mm-hmm. Hold that thought, Thorn, Ril.
The thought of waiting one day, you might.
No, we'll still do that part.
Okay, that part.
I thought it was waiting one day, not one day down in the ruins.
No.
My head
No,
still
like,
hurts.
It's
they
okay,
have one
darling.
day
He
to
needs
get
a doctor.
whatever information they gather, but in the morning, Thorn is going downstairs.
Yeah, we have one day for information. And preferably we'll sleep outside of the range of the whispers. If you guys are
Yes.
You teleport to Core?
Oh, we can teleport.
Yeah, right now.
I think Delphine wants to do just a quick doctor's run with Silas or Sharp.
Yes, and if Mother Yori isn't able to help us, then I would love to come to court with you because there are certainly healers there that we could communicate with.
Okay.
Why do you think I need the healer?
You just need
Sweetheart,
a
I
quick
think you
minute.
just have a little bit of brain fog.
Don't we all, though?
might-
Yours is worse than usual.
Yeah, you've been under a lot of pressure. Something seems off with you, bud.
Come on, it'll be quick. She'll just, open your pupils, shine a little light in there.
Are you just the
That
two of you
sounds
going?
painful.
You're
Yeah.
welcome. I look at them.
No.
Yes.
I look at Ril and tell him to sit.
Just hand in your fist. Yeah, no, I'm waiting here.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, that's fine.
I have
The
some
last of the
words for
coffee.
Ril.
I'll
Alright.
take Silas's hand and walk out the door.
Silas definitely doesn't blush.
The shard.
Because
Definitely
he's shard.
doesn't.
Because he's shard, and shard is cool.
Yes, you were talking about Silas, who is Shard, so it's okay. You didn't
Yeah,
say
yeah,
Silas.
Totally,
Yeah,
that's
totally
exactly
fine.
it.
Totally
I
fine.
knew what I was
totally
doing
fine.
that time.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Shardless. Yeah, we know.
So, Delphine and Silas, as you're making your way out through, so you do see a lot of people loading up wagons or like bringing stuff out and packing stuff up. Looks like to leave. Just like throughout the town itself. You arrive at the cathedral and you see that there are a few wagons parked there. You can see they're actually loading people who are too injured to walk into the cart. Some of them are on cots. Some of them are just like sitting on benches that are in these wagons themselves. And you do see that Mother Yori is coordinating the whole seems like the whole evacuation effort, at least on this end of town.
Yeah, I'll sidle up to her with Silas in tow.
Oh,
Mother
hello.
Yori, good morning.
Hi. Good morning.
Looks like the evacuation attempts are going well.
Yes, so far so good. It's difficult with this many people and making sure we have provisions to make it to somewhere, but we'll make do. They're tough, hardy people.
Thank you for
Absolutely.
taking me at my word.
It's you seem trustworthy. You all have so far. You haven't led us wrong.
Yori, I'm just going to cut right to the chase.
Certainly.
My friend here, he's going through a bit of a mental block. Something.
It's a little rude.
Silas, don't worry about it for a second, okay? Let me just. Something happened.
The adults are
Just
talking.
shut up.
Something happened.
Okay.
And, well, my friend here, Shard, whose name I said Shard before, so it's okay.
Yeah, for sure.
my
Okay,
friend here,
he goes by many names. I've heard him say both.
Fuck.
he saw something, and he's not remembering exactly what he saw. And it gives me a bit of cause for concern. I was wondering if you know anything, any way of helping someone who's had their brain messed with, curses, something of that nature.
Absolutely. I actually I know of the magic, and that would cause something like this, and if needed be, it's something I can also perform myself, though obviously I don't given my station. That being said, I understand it well enough to know how to reverse it and to correct it. So
would that be something you could do for us? Would that take a long time? Are you able to?
no, we would just need to really just have him lay here. It's going to be very quick. The only thing I would ask, if you have it, because I don't know that I do you have any diamonds, perchance?
Oh, I'm sure I've got one around here. I actually don't know. Hold on.
I'm sure there's at least one in the bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If there's one in the bag, she gets it.
There were I remember there being some in the bag
Yeah,
for sure.
All right.
lots of diamonds.
A
in
lot
there.
of
I will just pull it out, and then as I'm about to hand it to her, the information that he's going to remember is going to be very startling for him. If there's anything you can do to calm him upon his remembering, it would be appreciated.
I believe I
Just-
can.
Even not magically, just talk to him sweetly.
Sometimes magic just makes life easier.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just here on the ground. Is that
That's
Sure,
right.
if you'd like,
Lay your head there.
yeah, just.
I'll sit down and let him put his head in my lap.
She kind of like she waves her hand, and you see that like some of the grass kind of comes up, and like moss makes like a bit of a pillow for you. She makes like a nice little grass bed for you to lay down on, and to eat if you're hungry. But
this is the nicest bed that I, Shard, have ever slept in. Yes.
I'm sure. Okay, this is going to be jarring, so hold on. And
Put my hand on his forehead.
Del, you're sure this is fine?
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
and she grabs the diamond, and you see she clasps it between her two hands in front of her, and you see her mouth moving as she starts to whisper a little bit. And as she does, you see her hands light up in this like soft green color, like the same color as like the grass and the trees around her. As she starts to pull her hand apart, you see the dust of the diamond, having been effectively crumbled between her two hands, sprinkles down on you. And for a second, it's kind of annoying, until you're no longer where you were. You're back in the fight. You're in the midst of the battle with the Elder Brain itself. And you see Lux turn and say that he's going to sacrifice himself for you. And you watch him lay his life down on the line. And then all of a sudden, everything freezes and starts to slowly rewind and pull back. And Lux, his face isn't even in your direction by the time it gets back. And he does turn towards you at one point, and you are able to see him, but it's not a courageous moment. It's not somebody laying down their life for somebody else. You see worry in his eyes. And as it starts to replay this memory again, you watch the truth happen. You watch him trying to get out, not being able to. You see Roladrivar throw an Eldritch Blast in his direction to try to get everybody to leave Lux alone so the rest of you can all escape with your lives, as he's urging and ushering everybody out the damn door. And Delphine, you see Silas first motionless, and then you see his forehead crease. You see tears well up in the side of his eyes and start to run down slowly. You know it's not physical pain that he's feeling, but it's a pain that's very real to him nonetheless. Silas, as your
run my hand through his hair.
Silas, as your eyes open again, you immediately feel another feeling wash over you as she goes ahead and casts Calm Emotions. And you still feel that pain. You know it's there. You know what happened. He was, like, as you have said, one of your closest and oldest friends. But it's subdued slightly. Not in an unpleasant way. But you now know the truth for what it is.
I quickly sit up from Delphine's lap, blank for a second or two, and look at the mother. Thank you for revealing the truth to me.
You're very welcome. And she actually pulls you in and hugs you.
It's a hug that seems to go on for, in any other situation, would be a little awkward in how long. But I think in this context, it makes sense. When I pull back out from the hug, look at Delphine, calm, level expression. We have to go back.
I know.
Rail
No.
and Thorn are waiting for us.
Silas, listen to me. I obviously don't understand what you're feeling, but I understand that you're upset and that was very traumatic. You can't kill Rill Thorn, okay?
I wouldn't. There's been enough death.
Okay. We need to work together to get Lux's body back, potentially. We need to work together to make sure Charlie's going to be okay. There's a lot we need to work together for, okay? And I did this because I don't think it's fair for you to not know what happened.
I appreciate it. I really do. Don't worry. I think I understand.
Okay. I'm not going to leave you.
You're not the first one to say that.
I'll just walk back, probably in silence with him.
Okay.
Yeah, there's definitely no conversation on the way back.
As that's all going on, Thorn, I believe you said you had some words for Roladrivar.
Yes. I let go of your hand. And I sit down and I turn my full body towards you. I understand why. Heat of the moment, choices need to be made. You much smarter than me. But you here for research. I here to make sure no one die. So, not again. For research. You here for sure for research, but you talk to Brain. You had conversation with Brain. Doesn't feel right. Something missing. I still trust you, but choice between friends and dying to say friends, I won't make choice again. I will die for friends. I just need you to know I will die for you. I will die for Silas. I will die for Delphine. And if you ask me to leave friend behind again, we leave you behind.
I understand. I don't want you to die for anything.
Understood. I still trust you, but not again. Where you think they go? Probably fix Silas. Something clearly wrong.
Yeah.
He don't remember what happened. He is going to probably remember. I protect you, but he kind of deserve. You kind of deserve, and I just punch him in the face.
Yes.
I'm actually gonna like make an attack.
Yeah, roll the attack,
Oh.
buddy. Roll the attack.
Question: left hook or right hook?
Oh, I'm using my good hand.
The right hook. Got it.
Yeah. Oh, good. It's the slow roll. I forgot.
Don't forget you get 2 attacks.
take it easy. Take it
The
easy.
first thing you said the whole time.
You can do that again.
I don't need 2 rolls. That's 27.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
That hits.
Yeah. So you take
see-
5 points of damage.
Yeah. Punch me in the face.
Now,
Yeah. Reel
I
back,
punch you in
bloody
the
a
face.
little bit. But you see my eyes flicker with flame for a split second. And I let it drop.
Fuck 'em all.
You deserve.
I'll take that one. But if you trust me, I need you to continue to trust me while we do this thing.
As long as it don't jeopardize friends, yes.
If we're down there or we need to make tough decisions, until we're out of there, I need you to try and be on my side or our side until this is done. Because what if it does come down to the same decision again? We have to lose one or we all die.
No. You leave.
You would rather
Understand?
us all die. I'm not going to leave without you. I'm saying, would you rather us all die?
I'd rather try.
So if next time we're all going to die, we fight to the death.
That's what I say. Or
Okay. I just want to know where you stand.
Or we do what we can to save as many without
Okay.
sacrificing anyone.
Okay.
Insight
Yeah.
check. And then we're done. God, I should just get rid of
Really, you
this.
can roll either deception or persuasion, your choice. You don't have to say which.
Stay on that. Stay on that. Stay on that one.
Gotta do something. 25
If
by
it
the
stays
way.
where it is,
So.
it's a 19.
Yeah, 25.
All right. That's can't get a solid read on him.
I trust him.
Huh?
That's it. If
Yeah.
I believe him, there's no reason not to.
Okay.
You see for the first time, Thorn like drinks in the morning.
All right.
I joined
He's
that.
sort of a buttoned up guy, but not today.
Yeah.
Before too long, Silas and Delphine, you return. You see Rill has a bit of a bloody nose. And Thorn's having a drink.
I like it. And give Silas his hand a squeeze. You ready?
Mhm.
Okay. If you need to
So-
leave, let me know.
So what's been decided?
Core?
To be honest, I'm not 100% sure, but we're waiting a day, going to get some information and potentially recruits, and then go back.
Teleport
I can
to
teleport
core.
us. Yeah, I can teleport us to core if that's what we're looking to do. I've only got the one though, so if we are welcomed by who knows what, we are there.
You will be fine. Trust me.
I appreciate that.
I was talking to everyone, just so it was clear.
Ladrivar.
Yeah.
I know what happened down there.
We thought you might.
I need you to know. I understand. I know that you made the choice that you thought was right in that moment, and it wasn't an easy one. I clock him in the face on the other side.
I'm jealous. I want to punch her last round.
I'm not gonna lie. I try and catch your hand.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
Well, Silas, make your attack roll first.
Sure. Come on, give me a good one. For fuck's sakes. 16.
That's over my AC, but I don't know.
Thorn, make a dexterity check for me.
I don't see any dice. Saving throw, just check.
Just to check.
The tension. It's gonna
What's
kill
the
you,
over
though?
under? What do you guys want to bet?
Yeah, I don't know. These dice
Oh
are
my god! Of all the
slow
rolls I
moving.
get, I think you see him go to reach for his hand, and he stops himself from protecting Ro.
Okay.
That's what you see.
Yeah, I totally feel protected seeing his hand move.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just stand there like this.
You lean into it a little.
I'd like to point out it's on the opposite side of the face.
Nice.
Nice.
It's fucking oh shit on the other side.
Yeah.
Both nostrils blood now.
Yep.
Like, okay.
I understand.
All right.
I don't approve. The next time something like that happens,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got it. We all go down with the ship. We talked about it.
Yeah, I
Looks
just
like you
make eyes
talked
with
about
you.
it.
if you decide to make executive choices again, the board will vote in favor of ousting you. Let's put it that way.
All right, you let me know when the great brain asks you for a deal.
It's not up for discussion, Rill.
Let's
We ready?
teleport.
Yeah.
And I offer him my hand and I help him back up.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. So then.
And then I
the-
throw a punch at Delphian.
Oh,
I just don't want her to
come
feel
at
left
me,
out.
bro.
I just don't want her to feel left
Oh.
out.
I have
Push
to
her
guess
out
that
of the circle.
I didn't feel left out because I wasn't punched. Just to be clear.
Thorn's not great in social
Mixed
situations.
signals,
He's
mixed
not
signals.
sure.
I have to
Alright.
imagine that the bartender here at the Gazelle is not particularly happy at the moment.
This place isn't great. He's
Yeah,
just
this-
like
this
whatever.
is the shithole. That's why Charlie and I stayed
Yeah.
somewhere else.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. So you all gather around and get ready to teleport back to Core, where there are many a people potentially waiting for you. And
Like
as you
seeing
do,
Turtles in Time. The air.
I was thinking the same thing.
Loose leaf paper flying around
Yeah.
in a
That's right.
circle. Lights are
I
flickering.
love hockey. Sorry, all right.
but that's where we're gonna go ahead and end it for tonight.
Amazing.
Oh,
Oy,
boy.
oy, oy.
Yeah.
That's
Dang.
right. Next session, we teach a bunch of 18th century samurai what hockey is.
Yeah.
Tune in next time for the casual ones, folks.
Oh god.
Uh,
Yeesh.
all right.
Oh
Well,
my goodness.
that was tense.
Is it tense? Doesn't
Sweet.
feel like it's done.
Wasn't
but,
it any-
No, I can still feel the tension. It's thick.
Yeah. but,
Juicies.
Jardine made the choice to not talk this episode. I get it, but you
Yeah.
also made the obvious choice. Like, we're gonna let the others talk this
I'll
episode
sit
because
this
one.
Charlie's
Yeah.
not about this shit. So.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hell
She's
yeah.
raising some alarms over there, so that's pretty spicy.
I mean, there's no way that she gives information to Evelina before we give information to Cora.
True,
We're there,
true. That's true.
but still.
Be interesting to see
So,
how it all plays out.
So we level up, right?
No.
What? I didn't give them
Emotionally,
experience
though.
because of my
Yeah.
face.
Yeah, emotionally you level up, but like level wise, it's the exact same. Yeah, so thanks everybody for coming out. We're the casual ones. New episodes of this up usually every Friday. Hope to see you next time. Have yourselves a fantastic day, night, evening, week, We'll talk to you again soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Enjoy your period of time in this 24 hours.